Hey everybody, and welcome back to more Spider-Man.
Alright, Yuri, that's 4 down. Just Octavius and Lee left.
Something tells me they won't be as easy. They're only half our problem, though. Devil's Breath cases are getting worse, and Oscorp is being coy about an anti-serum. I'm worried they're seeing dollar signs in a seller's market.
I'd expect nothing less from our beloved mayor. Leave Devil's Breath to me. One of my best people is on it.
I would love if she asked who's the best people. He just goes, oh, you know, my ex-girlfriend.
Pete, hey. I've been through the city, state, and federal databases. If this Devil's Breath lab does exist, it's off the books. The only other place I can seem to look is in Norman's personal files.
I've already been through his office computer. Are you thinking his penthouse? That building's full of Sable's men. If they spot me, other residents could get hurt in a firefight.
I know, but I might be able to get in undetected.
Yeah, MJ, that's nice and all, but we have to change suits because, well, I like the 29.9 suit. We need some armor.
Can sneak in, find the lab's location, and get out. If anything goes wrong, I'll call you for backup.
Okay. It's risky, but we need that location. Wait for me to get nearby, then make your move.
I'll be ready.
And our new armor for it, like we go in, it's the Spider-Man Armor Mark IV. So this suit is created using resources from Parker Industries, and it is the current final rendition of the Spider Armor suits. I actually really like this suit a lot because of how it looks. Like, it's so similar to the original suit, and it made its first appearance in The Amazing Spider-Man Volume 4, Issue 1.
Okay, MJ. I'm a couple blocks away. Let me know if you get into trouble.
Thanks, Pete. Wish me luck. Okay. Norman's penthouse is on the top floor, but the elevator's on lockdown. Need to get into the security room to unlock it.
And it's time for our final MJ section of, well, of the main game. There is one in the DLC, but it's pretty short, which we will cover whenever I do the DLC. But before we go on, I wanted to finish talking about, like, the Spider-Man Armor Mark IV. Its suit power is Defense Shield, which basically lets you defend yourself, but it basically kind of just makes like a force field, and it will absorb damage for more time for you to, like, heal and like attack people. It's not a bad suit power by any means, but it's definitely one I don't use a lot. Like, I'm sure it would come in handy doing like the Mook, like gauntlet sections, but it's not one I use a lot, so yeah. This is probably my favorite of the MJ stealth sections. It's definitely the longest one, I think, because this is pretty much the entire episode, I'm just gonna be honest with you now. It's more the later half of it. The first half is kind of eh, but the later half of it's really good. Well, I shouldn't say the first half is good. It has moments where it is good, but we get to a point where it kind of like comes down to a crawl. It's more like exposition, which is definitely needed, but still, you know. But basically what we're doing here now is we're just going to like random people here in the building and trying to generate like a ruckus, so MJ has enough time to sneak through the door to get through, because if we don't, security can... Well, they won't like kill you or anything if you try to get by, they'll just be like, hey, you can't come through here. But still, I usually go to... There's one guy who gets like, talks about like, he could get sick, and there's another person who's just like, this sucks, let's revolt or something, you know. But it's pretty simple. All you need to do is just get around these guys and run through the door. Pretty simple stuff, you know. Yeah, that's all I can say. It's really easy.
Hello. I know a few Sable agents who would love to meet you.
So, here's my question. Why would someone just leave a random taser laying around? That's so random, but yeah, here's our new MJ power-up, I guess. It's a taser, and it definitely makes these sections so much easier.
I like this thing.
Same. It comes in handy. I do love the I don't really know what you call them, the little, like, they make like little, like this thing I'm thinking right here, the little, like, sound mechanic thingy. But, the taser makes it so much better. This is, like, probably, it's the reason, like, I love this section a lot.
I'm sure Sable offers workman's comp. Elevator controls in the security room. Next to the Sable agent. Mary Jane Watson? Super spy.
I could see MJ being a spy. I don't know if she ever becomes a spy or anything like that in the comics. Spider-Man has some weird stories, you know. So I wouldn't put it past them. Like, I know MJ eventually becomes, like, Spider-Woman and stuff like that. I actually don't think that's weird. Like, I'd rather she didn't, because I like when Spider-Man is, like, there's only one Spider-Man. Like, I don't have issues, like, alternate realities or anything like that, but when you have, like, tons of them, it makes the original Spider-Man feel less special. Like, I have no issues, like, with Miles and, like, Spider-Gwen, because they're alternate universes, but it's more like a bunch of Spider-Women and stuff. I don't like that.
Stupid, useless button. Norman's guards have all cleared out. If he's hiding something up here, I'm gonna find it.
It is kind of strange to me that, like, so Norman's getting moved, obviously, because, like, Devil's Breath and Lee and Octavius and all that, but it is strange to me that even though he does leave his apartment, or a penthouse, really, that he has no guards here, because, like, we'll see here in a little bit, but it's still strange.
Work order for keypad lock. Looks like he used Harry's last day as the code. That must be the day Harry left for Europe.
Ah, yes, Harry in Europe. What a lucky guy.
MJ, Sable presence downstairs just ballooned. I think Norman's being moved. Worried they might spot me.
I might have had something to do with that. Keep your distance. I should be okay for now.
So the rest of this section, well, not the rest of it, but a majority of this section is really us just exploring the penthouse and just kind of getting some exposition. There are certain points I'm gonna let Mary Jane just talk, because it's stuff that is important, and without going, like, super big into spoilers, it's stuff that will definitely have an impact on what well, it's going to be on the sequel. I can't say what it's going to be in the sequel, because obviously the sequel's not out yet, but it's stuff that I have a pretty good idea will be in the sequel, and I will talk about this stuff, in the post-game, I'll put that way, because it is stuff that it's important that I don't really want to talk about yet. When we get to the DLC in the post-game, though, I definitely will be talking about this stuff quite a bit, so look forward to that.
What is this thing? Whoa, this mask is incredible. Is it showing a door hidden in that wall? Wonder where it leads.
So, I'm assuming this is the Green Goblin mask? I'm not sure on that. It might just be like a regular mask he has, I don't know.
Schematics for a prototype combat mask. Looks like it can reveal structural weaknesses.
But yeah, I'm like 90% sure it's the Green Goblin mask. I think he's definitely gonna be like more like a robotic Green Goblin, kind of more akin to like his suit in the first Raimi movie. That's what I'm getting at from that. I might be wrong, though.
Norman bids his son farewell. This must be from when Harry left for Europe last year. Why was Norman so dramatic about a trip to Europe? Secret keypad behind the family portrait. Norman must like spy movies.
Norman does have a history with Europe, technically, with Harry going there, and I believe it's, I cannot think of what the comic arc is, but I've heard about this. It's something Spider-Man Sin. I can't think of what it is, but I know it involves, like, Gwen Stacy going to Europe, and Norman's there, and Norman has sex with Gwen Stacy, and then they have twins, and they, like, age fast because they have, like, the goblin genes in them, and that's weird. I love Gwen Stacy, she's best girl, but, like, it's so weird. Like, there's a panel where it shows, it's Gwen Stacy and Norman, like, doing their thing, and, like, Gwen, like, sees the Green Goblin. It's weird. I want to read that comic, because it's apparently, like, considered the worst Spider-Man comic, and it sounds, like, insanely stupid, and, it's kind of amazing. But, yeah, it's definitely strange. Yeah, so Spider-Man, his ex-girlfriend, Gwen Stacy, has had the Spider Dick and the Green Goblin Dick. Who would have thought? Yes, that's the actual sentence I just said, and I can't believe it's something I legit said today. It's probably the second weirdest thing I've said.
Hey, Dad. On my way to Dr. Michael's for one last shot before the big trip.
City's in a state of emergency, but Norman still manages to get his laundry and cleaning done for him. What a hero. Wow, haven't heard Harry's voice in so long. He sounds so tired. Let's hope that journal is still here. Gotta check his room. Ugh, Norman would have a pool. New York is about subway rats and street pizza, not sunbathing and umbrella drinks.
The thing is, though, if I were Norman, I mean, I have all this money, and I'm the mayor. It's a stressful job, I'm sure. I would for sure have a pool in my penthouse, you know, or a hot tub. Either one. Don't judge the guy. He might be a dick, but at least he has taste.
Happy birthday, dear. Sorry I'm a little late. It's been a busy month. I miss you, Em. Especially today.
Emily's terminal diagnosis. I know Harry's mom was sick, but I had no idea it was genetic. Did Harry ever get tested?
So before I go into this, I just want to bring this up because it's something I just now thought about. Why does everyone in this game have, like, the Sony, like, video, like, recorder? Not video, the voice recorders?
This is kind of
Because I just thought about that. It just dawned on me, because everybody in here has this same brand. Norman has it, Harry has it, I'm pretty sure, Doc has it, someone else has it. Kingpin, maybe? I don't know. There's someone else in this game who has it. Why does everybody have these? It's Sony branding, I know.
Norman and Otto. Wow. They look like they used to be so close. What could have ruined a friendship like this?
Girls. It typically is girls. If a guy friendship ends, and this is gonna sound super sexist, I feel like, and I'm not intending to, it typically is because of a girl. I've learned this. So, yeah, or just different opinions and stuff. I'm not gonna get into this.
I made fun of him for calling her the prettiest mom at Midtown, but he might have been right.
Listen, Harry's mom reminds me of Ellen, and I don't know why, and it really bothers me a lot. She just looks like Ellen. I think it's the blonde short hair. That's what it has to be. But she looks like Ellen.
What? This can't be for Harry, can it?
Oh, it can. What a twist.
Why didn't you tell us you were sick? Harry's journal. His last entry is marked July 18. That must be the code to that room.
So yeah, not everything's as good with Harry as we thought. The trip to Europe apparently isn't real.
I am saying we should not rush off without a plan.
We? You are staying here. The antiserum's ready, and I'm going to supervise production.
You will be completely vulnerable without me.
I seem to be completely vulnerable with you. I'm going alone. End of discussion.
Keep Team 2 on standby. I'm getting some air.
Pete, Norman's cure is ready. He's headed to the lab it's at now. Can you follow?
Not without alerting him. Somebody spiked Sable's coffee today. Her men are set on double secret probation alert.
Okay, then stay ready. I've almost got the location.
Before we go on, I originally wasn't gonna cover him, but I figured since, like, this is the perfect opportunity, and I probably won't get another chance until the sequel comes out, which probably, I don't know when that'll be, no one really does, that I'd cover it now. So, we're gonna talk about Harry Osborn. He is the son of Norman and Emily Osborn, and he's known for, being the best friend Peter Parker, and what was the other one I had? He's also, I lost my train of thought. He is the Green Goblin at times, and eventually becomes the New Goblin. He made his first appearance in the Amazing Spider-Man issue 31. In this game, he's voiced by Scott Porter. Past works include voicing Luke from The Walking Dead Season 2, the video game, obviously, Nightwing in Batman Arkham Knight, Star-Lord in the Guardians of the Galaxy Telltale game, and he's the Scarlet Spider in Ultimate Spider-Man. In, like, film-wise, you probably know he's played by James Franco in the Raimi trilogy, and he's played by Dan DeHaan in The Amazing Spider-Man 2. Going into Harry as the Green Goblin, I don't have issues with it. I actually like it, but it's more, I don't like him as the Green Goblin in Amazing Spider-Man 2, and it's more just because the movie sucks, but I also think the guy who plays him, nothing against him, I just don't think he did an amazing job. Also, the Goblin design in that movie sucks really bad. And I know this is going, and I'm not trying to suck like the Raimi trilogy's dick on this, Because okay, so I like the suit he wears, but I definitely would prefer it if he was like a goblin, like his actual like goblin design. I get why they did that because it's probably easier to do, just so you can put a guy in a suit, you know. But still, I definitely prefer it over the Amazing movies. I definitely think it's a majority thing on that, but I do want to see them because eventually they're going to do the Green Goblin in like the MCU, I'm sure. I'm ready to see how they're gonna like pull him off visually. I'm also interested in seeing how the Goblin. Because let's be honest, we all kind of know for sure Green Goblin's probably going to show up in the sequel, or eventually in this series, whether it be the third game or the sequel, who knows. It's pretty obvious. I'm not going to BS on that. But it's going to be interesting to see how they do that. And obviously, it'd be Norman, not Harry, doing that, because we don't know what's up with Harry. But still, it would be interesting. I definitely do like Harry Osborn a lot. He is one of my favorite Spider-Man characters for sure. So yeah, it is sad to see he has some disease, apparently. We don't really know what's up with him. It sucks. But this still section is definitely... I've already died twice, and that says a lot. I was having a really bad run of this section. I normally don't die on this. Like, I'm usually pretty good at the MJ sections. It's just, I guess, the LP curse, I don't know, but still. It's not very difficult, you know.
Bingo.
But I do like Harry a lot. I look forward to seeing what they do with his character later on. So, yeah.
Gotta find the location of the Devil's Breath lab. Something in this room must be useful.
Norman Osborn, GR-27 research log. The whole project has gone to hell. GR-27 is a cure, not a disease.
Norman's got a real mad scientist thing going on. What are these things? Prototype hand grenades?
So they may look like purple onions to you, but they're not. You can... Okay, this is what I'll say. They're the goblin bombs. So yeah, he's for sure working on the goblin suit, or goblin suits. You never know. I can honestly, because I'm wondering how they're going to pull the mooks off, because I don't think Sable will be back for this. Well, I don't know. I could actually see Sable being coming back for the sequel, when I think about it. It's possible. But we won't have the demons, it's assumed, in the sequel. I could definitely see it being just guys who worked for Norman Osborn in the sequel. I'll leave it that way, without going into spoilers as to why I think... Okay, we know, it's the Green Goblin, he has the goblin bombs, working on the suit, whatever. But still, I can see that, because he's obviously not a good person. We know Norman Osborn is the Green Goblin later on. Obviously, he's not at this point in the in this interpretation of Spider-Man, I guess, but still, I could definitely see that happening. This section, we're kind of just making a map, trying to find where the Devil's Breath, there you go, if I can talk, is at. So yeah, you kind of just can explore different sections and find out where this stuff's at, which I do like, but yeah, it's a thing, you know.
Wow.
This whole, like, setting, this little lab is really interesting, though. I can't wait to see more of it.
GR-27. That's the code name for Devil's Breath. This is it. 10th and Cathedral. Isn't that... I knew it. 10th and Cathedral, Oscorp's records department. Perfect place to hide a secret biotech facility. GR-27 Martin Lee incident. What is this?
And we are rolling. I will be right next door. Just relax and let the medicine do its work.
宝贝，不要担心，不要害怕，妈妈在。
这个会治好的，放心。
那是什么？发生了什么事？怎么可能？给妈妈呼吸！
I thought this was just a consultation. Always seemed ready. I'm going in there. No, you can't. It's too late. Make it stop. What have you done?
Oh my god. Norman and Otto. They started all of this. They created Lee. I have to get this. What? No!
Who's there?
Come on, come on, come on, come on.
Damn it. We have a breach. High alert.
Pete, I've got the lab location. And a lot more. How far away are you?
2 avenues over. Say the word and I'm there.
Great. Keep the motor running.
MJ has, like, listen, let me just be honest when I say this. If that would have been me in that situation, and I just saw this, I would have been more scared of that spider on me than I would Silver Sable, because I hate spiders. They're freaky. I would rather be more, like, deal with a spider than a snake, but still, spiders freak me out. And I know it's ironic, because my favorite hero is Spider-Man, but still, it's probably because spiders are poisonous. Some of them are. If I know it's like a granddaddy like Longlegs, doesn't freak me out. I'm just like, you can't bite me. You're the most poisonous spider in the world, but your mouth's too small, so you can't do anything to me. So haha. But still, it is ironic, really. But yeah, I would freak out. This part is awesome. I love how it looks visually because you have like the sunset and you're in the outside and it looks nice. It's even coming out on the inside, but I just love it. I love that you're running through Norman's, his apartment. I don't know, really, his penthouse, I guess. It's really cool. This is definitely my favorite MJ, there you go, section for a reason. I love the taser gun. That's really cool. It actually feels like a big deal, and you actually feel like you are in danger. And there's one thing I do like. I will say for the MJ sections compared to the Miles sections, like I wish I do have the Miles sections. It's specifically the one where you're, like, heading to Feast, like, and trying to get past the Sable agents. It doesn't really feel like you're in that much danger. The one when you're getting chased by Rhino does, and the one where you're getting chased by, like, the demons does. But all the MJ sections feel like you're in legit danger, which I really like.
Hey! Boss, we got her.
Pete, you here?
Turning off Lex now. Are you okay?
We'll be in a few seconds. Northwest corner. You ready?
Wait, hold on!
It's too late. You're up!
You are crazy.
You're amazing.
That gives me that gives me a Spider-Man 1 vibes when he rescues MJ after he fights the Goblin for the first time. Really like that cutscene a lot. But next time, we will officially be entering the end game, as we're finally going to be taking down Martin Lee. So, join me next time.